Hey guys, what it do? What it do? It's your girl Pisces 1111. How's everyone doing this lovely evening? And like I stated before to you guys, this is vlog 2, story time 2 of my channel. Thank y'all so much for the love and support and coming back in and channeling into my channel. It's been a while for me, but I am back and I'm on a specific journey. So I wanted to tell y'all about the story time of my life, dealing with the narcissistic journey. Like I was stating before, I have many vlogs that I discuss. I discuss about nails, beauty, life experiences, dating topics, healing journey, and different topics to experience with life. I hope everyone is enjoying their beautiful evening this night. Thank y'all so much for the love and support on my journey. If you are liking the channel, please take out the time to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. It's going to allow the algorithm and continue me on my journey of telling y'all about the narcissistic journey and how to heal through traumatic experiences in your life. So I was telling y'all before about my story time too, that I want to tell y'all, a line of dealing with the narcissistic Scorpios. Now there are all type of deemed narcissists, but from what I've experienced, every narcissist is a spirit. Let's get that out the way. Okay. I want y'all to understand that this is not a human being. I know you see the body of the person, but what I want you to understand is you're dealing with a spirit. Some people like to say, oh, it's narcissistic, it's a mental condition. But in my preference of what I've experienced, this is not a mental condition. This is a spirit. And the spirit is like none other. So with my journey, I have been learning to self-love, positive affirmations, and helping me through my journey of healing. Every day is a process for me. It is not easy. Like I have my good days and I have my bad days. That is part with life. But I do want y'all to know that you are enough just as you are. This is an affirmation that I say to myself every day that has allowed me to heal through this journey. What I am starting to accept and understand that you only go through what you go through so that another person can understand to heal and move forward through the journey. But what I do need you to know, you need an ear of someone to listen to through your journey of healing. But it has to be someone who is open-minded and someone who is going to help you through the journey of this positive reinforcement through the healing of the traumatic experiences. So I wanted to get on narcissistic, what I had to learn about a narcissist. Let's talk about the most handsome looking narcissist out here. The man of your dreams, what they call it. Now, there's no such thing as a man of your dreams, but we're going to basically say someone that is very good looking. And you have narcissists out there that are very, very charming and good looking, and they use their looks to get what they want. And what they do is in the beginning, it is a love bomb. So basically, they're very predatory. When they cross paths with you, they know you are empathetic and you bear a light within your soul. So they already know you are a good being. But the secret they don't ever want you to know is that you are empathetic and that they need your light to have light at the end of the tunnel. They are what you would call really losers, to be honest. Without codependency, they can't really evolve on their own. Like they need a person or need people to validate them. They don't like to be alone. They are the most evil I've ever crossed paths with. Like I've experienced a lot of things in my life, but with narcissism, you learn that they are the most evil that you would ever cross paths with. So you want to understand what is going on with you. You're trying to understand, what am I dealing with at this time? So you met this very attractive looking gentleman. I'm telling you my story time. You met this really attractive looking guy. I mean, he is handsome, broad shoulders, solid, well weighed, workout. I mean, looks really, really, really good. But deep inside, that person really don't love themselves. They really don't. They're very, very arrogant for a reason. And they use their looks to bring in their supply. Now, the whole time they're with you, they are dealing with other people. You just don't know it. So I'm going to tell you how you know. When you first start talking to them, they're going to do a love bomb. With me, I experienced the love bomb stage where he's making me feel like I was the center of the world. I'm this girl. I'm special. I'm all these good things and doing really nice things for me. Okay. After that, basically had me feel like I can let my hair down and I can be comfortable and let myself be free and I can be open where there's no boundaries. Now, as an empath, we have to learn certain boundaries because when you have certain boundaries, it's some things you just won't allow. But if you're caught up in the midst of a love bombing phase, it's easier said than done. The love bomb is most supernatural. It's one of the best experiences that you experience because it's like it gives you that euphoria, like it's a rush, like that. It's like a addiction. It's like a drug, and I forgot what the drug they call it, but it feels so good. You want that feeling again, so they give you that feeling. Once they give you that feeling, it's going to be a consistency of love bomb. Very well in the beginning, he probably is whining and dining you. He's doing things for you. The sex is off the chart. Okay. Especially if you're dealing with a Scorpio. The sex is off the chart because of their water sign. All right. Now he has you. You know you're not going to go nowhere. He knows because you're empathetic that you don't want to be with anybody else because you are empathic. You want to grow old with this person. And that's in your mind. In my mind, excuse me, I seen myself growing old with this person. He was very attractive. He was well built. He was very charming, down to earth. We built a friendship. I felt like he was my friend. It was an emotional connection. All right. Fast forward that. So now you're feeling this emotional connection. Now here is the devalue stage. You're going to throw little things out there. You fat. No man's going to want you. I make you look good. Without me, you wouldn't look good. You stupid bee. Name calling and etc. Calling me names and everything. Now, when it happened, I was like shocked. I was like, did he just say that to me? But at this time, when you're in the love bombing phase, he's love bombed you so much. When he's throwing the trauma, you're just in shock. Like you can't believe it. It gets to the point it becomes numb. That's what happens. Because you want that high, that addiction. You want that high again. It's like a drug. You want that feeling when he used to love bomb you. So you're like, okay, he's just going through his phase. He's already told me this bad happened to him growing up or something bad happened in his life. So as an empathic person and having a good heart, I'm going to try to be a better person. If I try to be a better person, then he'll become a better person. As time go on, he's never going to change. He won't change. He's going to stay who he is. It's all was a game. It's a game to them. And with the narcissist, it's like a scary movie. Have you ever seen the scary movies? Like where you see movies where they're in the beginning, he's a nice guy, he's charming and all this. Then when he gets her, he starts devaluating and gaslighting her, basically making you feel like, am I crazy? Or did he just say that to me? No, he didn't say that to me. And at that moment, you're caught up. You're caught up. And I know people like, oh, but I would have left it alone. It's easier said than done. When it's so intense, you're really trying to figure out like your self-perceptions is telling you this is not healthy. I gotta get out of this. And I was like, I gotta get out of this. Like, this is not love. Like, why is he verbally abusing me? Why is he degrading me? Why is he this and that? And this was only be behind closed doors. Now, this wouldn't be where people outdoors would see it. Like, it was all about an image. Around people, he's dutiful and all this. But when behind closed doors, he was a whole nother person, like a whole fucking monster. Excuse my language, but you're dealing with a monster. A monster. And I was like, well, how the hell can you love me and you treat me like shit. Like, excuse my language, but like shit, like the bottom of the barrel shit. And it was the devalue stage. And then after the devalue stage, it's the discard stage. So it will be love bomb, devalue by belittling you, verbally and abusing you, and then discarding you. I don't want to be with you. I don't need you. You need me. Your finances is going to be, using your shortcomings or things you confide in them about to use against you. My recommendation in a relationship, don't bring up anything of trauma or any pain you've experienced from a previous relationship. With a narcissist, it's going to be thrown back in your face. And anything you say is going to be used against you. So anything you're saying, they're going to use that against you. They're going to reverse it. They are the biggest liars too. They create lies. So I was told that his previous relationship, that she was very controlling. But really what it was is that he was controlling. It started first with, because, I would wear little shorts or whatever. And I feel like, in a relationship with anybody you're talking to, you should be able to wear whatever you want to wear. But it started with, you're wearing those shorts and stuff. You can't never wear long dresses. Like, you should wear long dresses. Or you're out there in your garden. I seen you bending over and I seen them looking at you. And I see you're trying to flirt with the neighbors, or you're trying to do this with the people. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So let's get on delusion. In his mind, I was flirting with people and the neighbors and all the people. And I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? So, like I stated, the devalue stage, you will be telling my neighbors that, oh, she's controlling. Oh, I'm tired of what she do, but you won't leave. You get what I'm saying? And then behind closed doors, you're mistreating me. So as time went on, guys, my light had dimmed. Like, I had to dim down. I stopped dressing how I used to dress. And it was issues about my social media. He didn't want me on social media like that. And I would do like little videos and do my tutorials about my videos and stuff. And there would be people on there that liked me and that was supporting me on my videos. And he didn't like that. So I stopped doing that. And then it got worse and worse and worse and worse. It will be the controlling. It will be the trauma. I remember I was asleep one night and he came in. Where's that fat B at? Where's that fat B at? Like in the middle of the night. And went to breaking stuff and was like, come out right now, you fat B. I didn't know what kind of drugs. It had to be he's on some drugs. I don't know what the hell was going on with the breaking stuff and all that. But in my mind, I was like, I got to find out how I'm going to get out of this. I used to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. It's like when he would come around, it's like I felt like I can't explain it. But when you've been trauma bonded by a narcissist, it's like a scary movie. You ever seen the movie Enough, or have you ever seen the movie with I'm trying to remember what is her name, because she played in Lisa Smile, but she had to fake her death and act like she had drowned while on the boat. I forgot what the name of that movie was. But and I forgot what the name of that movie, but another example too, what love got to do with it. Ike and Tina. You see how sweet and submissive Tina was? Tina was very, very submissive. And Tina would wash his clothes, basically washing his clothes, winding him down, doing all he could do for her. And he still used to beat the hell out of Tina. A narcissistic Scorpio is Ike. Like, honestly, like, it never got to the point he would beat the hell out of me. But it got to the point with the verbal and all that. And it got to the point he close to call himself doing it. And I said, oh, no, I don't want no parts of this. And I was getting disturbing voicemails on my message about, oh, you're going to do this to me and all this. It's like very scary, y'all. It's like you're living in a scary movie, but you are the main character in the movie. It's a game. They put death threats on you. They wish illness on you. They spread rumors on you, whether it's illnesses. It's bad, y'all. It's bad. And I felt like I was walking on eggshells. It's like, you know, like you're running from a killer in a movie, right? You're watching a scary movie. You're running from a killer, right? And you close your mouth and you try not to even breathe. You don't even want them to hear you breathe because you're scared if they hear you breathe, what's going to happen? It's like you're on tense mode, and your nervous system, you're walking on eggshells because you don't know what is going to trigger them, or who are you going to see today when they come home. That's what you're dealing with. The silent quietness about you bothered the narc. Like, they hate you being quiet. He felt like I was watching him. Like, damn, I feel like you watching me. Why are you always so quiet? Why is it? They don't like peace. They don't like peace. They don't like solitude. They like drama and confusion. And it was every other day. Every other day. It was like a repeated cycle over and over and over. The discard stage is just an illusion. They discard you. I just want you to know, if you have been discarded, it's only an illusion. They come back to Hoover. So after what I experienced, it was like he was a Scorpio. He was the worstest experience of experiences. Like, I wanted him to leave me. He used to be like, oh, I'm going to leave. I ain't got to deal with this. I make you who you are. You're nothing without me. You need me. I don't need you. Your finances all messed up. Like, everything that I confided in him about, he used against me. And when he crossed me, it was beyond control. It was either me or you. When you're dealing with a narcissist, it's either going to be you or them. And at the end of the day, you got to choose you, even if it's choosing to deal with close to death experiences. It's not going to get better. It gets worse. It gets worse. And the verbal abuse is so beneath the belt. The narc I dealt with, which told me to die, was like, when are you going to die? Like, and that's deep. I'm just telling y'all some of the things that be said when you're dealing with a narcissist. They are from the pits of hell. The narc I dealt with even was saying, you probably have sickness anyway. And I lived in fear. Like, I was so afraid. I went and made sure I got myself tested. I was so scared, guys. This is deep. But thank God there was nothing wrong with me. But I'm just saying that they put fear in you. They have you there. When you're dealing with them, there is no light on the tunnel. It's like, but with the grace of God, I still kept connections of friends and family who were of the light. And you have to find that light on your own time when you're not around them. And when they come around, you got to go back and go numb, where you don't feel anything. And when you're dealing with a narcissist, this is just my advice. Don't try to defend yourself for what they feel about you. Just agree, because there's no winning with a narcissist. Like, there's no emotion. They're like a bottomless pit. So you're arguing and you're proving yourself. It's pointless with someone like that. You have to be willing to lose. And when I say about willing to lose, be willing to lose the argument, be willing to lose by losing things for your freedom, whatever it takes for freedom. You're going to have to be willing to take that. But it's like an illusion that you're under. The narc I dealt with had me feel like I was not pretty enough. I was too fat. No other man's gonna want to be with me. You're not good enough. I make you look good. You, without me, you're nothing. And the thing when I look back about it, deep within inside, because I'm empathetic, even though I dealt with extreme verbal abuse, I knew who I was inside. It was like that inner voice inside of me, that light that kept saying, you are beautiful no matter what he's saying to you. Because when I would be out, people would tell me, oh, you look nice today. Oh, you look gorgeous today. And I took that my power. I stopped any contact, no contact whatsoever. The only way to heal with dealing with a narcissist is no contact. Take my advice, no contact. They are no one to save. You can't save them. There's no saving. They are a lost soul. You just pray for them, even though I know it hurts because they probably have really traumatized you, or they probably really went below the belt how they hurted you. You pray for them because you pray for your enemies. You forgive them, but you don't forget. But you never go back because it gets worse. So after I had did the no contact inquiry or whatever, I was like, how am I going to before getting this, I was like, how am I going to get out of this? Because when he did what he did, I said, Lord, I got to figure out how I can get out of this. It's like he was doing things that I've never met somebody to be so evil. He broke the candles, like the Jesus candles that I had. I used to light candles in my house. This is when I knew I was dealing with a devil. It's deep, y'all. I had Jesus candles, and I was at church for Halloween function because they have trunk or treats at the church. And I was at the church, and he didn't believe I was at the church with my daughter. And he broke the Jesus candles. They break stuff. They're like toddlers, man. They're like teenage toddlers. Like they have issues. They are of another spirit form. I asked God, I was like, God, how am I going to get out of this? Like this guy is like, he is a monster. Like he was very attractive, and that's what would trick you. But behind that face is a monster. And what helped me heal, it was God's grace. It was God's grace. I had to pray and stay prayed up, y'all. That's the only way it's gonna help you. Only way. You're gonna have to be strong, and you're gonna have to be strong and face that demon. The way you face that demon is no contact. Block off all communications. It gets worse. So after the incident happened, and I was like, I'm moving on with my life. It was no contact at all. But the breakup, they make it so difficult. Like right now I'm dealing with, it's still so difficult, and it's lies that consistently be told. They lie on you. They slander your name. All kind of lies they put on you. Oh, she's controlling. She this, she that, she that. Why are you making it so hard for me? You know what I mean? So reach back out to him because of the fact with the storage situation. And when I reached back out regarding that, caused so much chaos, was cussing me out, calling me bees and fat bitch and all this other stuff. And I stood up for myself. I was like, I won't be fat for long, working on myself. I self-love. Like, I don't know why I wound up with a person like you. I never knew you would be so grimy and nasty. Like, they're very low down and nasty. The threats were awful, like especially with my family, my parents, my family, like was saying messed up stuff because my family was like, why don't you just move your things out? I tell you what, we'll just get the storage, you move your stuff out. Wouldn't move his stuff out, but he kept acting as if he doesn't need me, I'm beneath him and this, that, and that. But why won't you move out? Why are you trying to make my life a living hell? So you have to accept that there's no friendship with no narcissist. There's no peace. There's no smooth selling. They like to make your life a living hell. And I just thank God, y'all. I just thank God, man. It's like a scary movie talking to them. Like, it's like a scary movie. But God is in control of everything, y'all. That's the only reason why I was able to survive. He was the most evil Scorpio I've ever met. And then he was trying to triangulate me with other people. And I wasn't down with it. I wasn't down with it. Triangulate meaning he's trying to involve other people in the midst of y'all differences. Because of the simple fact of these mood swings you're dealing with them. You're walking on eggshells. Like, you don't know who you're going to be dealing with. So, every day is a journey for me. Every day is a journey for me. I'm just healing. I'm taking it one day at a time, but I'm just telling y'all, I listen to positive affirmations every day, but I'm happier alone than in a relationship like that. That is not healthy. It's toxic. It gets worse and worse. And if you stay with them too long, you're going to start having issues with your health. I was told by a friend of mine, because I'm an empath and I have a light, like I have a glow. I always had a glow. I'm a people person. If you meet me, I'm down to earth. Just like you see me now, you'll see me in real life. I'm down to earth. I can hold conversations with people I don't know. You know what I mean? I was always told that's why you always got to have people in your circle who knows you, because the slander is coming. But long as you have people who know who you are, you don't have to defend yourself. It's going to speak for itself. The light will outrule the darkness at all times. You got to just be strong, ladies and gentlemen out there. I was told, you don't have your light no more. I know who you are. I don't care what he's saying you are. I know who you are. And the only way you're going to have your light again, you're going to have to get out of this. And I was like, but he need me. And they were like, but if he needs you, he wouldn't mistreat you. And it's all a game. It's all a game to them. They burn bridges with many people. You are not the first and you will not be the last. They burn bridges. And I started to learn that I didn't love him. I loved what I thought, the illusion of who we could be. And that's acceptance, because I'm an empath. So my love is unconditional. And I shine bright like a diamond because I'm an empath, 11/11 Pisces. And to all of those out there, I just want y'all to know to be strong. And decide whose side are you on. But you are of the light. And you got to be strong. And you deserve the light and you deserve to be happy. And so I winded up doing something nice for myself, because you have to do this. I bought myself a bouquet of flowers. I want y'all to see the flowers that I bought myself, because you have to start self-loving yourself. I bought myself a nice things of roses. And what I do is every week, every other week, or sometimes every week, every other week, I've been buying myself flowers. And then I purchased myself a nice little ring, and I did my hands and my feet, because I do my nails pretty good. I'm real good at doing that. And I start self-loving myself. But self-love is the best love, like I said, y'all. And I just want y'all to know I love all y'all out there, and just know, be strong. And know you're dealing with a spirit. You're not dealing with narcissism, none of that. It's a spirit. Know who you are. You got to know who you are. And that small inner voice in you, it tells you, this ain't right. And you have to be strong. And I don't care how long it takes, but there's going to be a breaking point, because before it get better, it will forever be worse, because it is a nightmare. You're living in a nightmare. It's a story, a nightmare. They basically are making you relive trauma. So y'all, I just wanted to tell y'all I love y'all. I'll be doing another story time, and be staying prayed up out there, y'all. And just know enough is enough. And don't beat yourself down about it because you still in that kind of relationship. But I want you to get out, because it's going to be two things. You're going to have illness. It's only two things in with dealing with a spirit like that, because it's toxic. And light and dark does not mix. That's just like oil and water. Two things are going to happen if you stay with that type of person, that spirit. Sickness to you or death. Those are the only two things. You have to choose what side are you on. If you're walking for God, or you walking for the light, or you walking for dark. And we not talking about no perfect person, because I still have my ways and I still have my shortcomings. We're not talking about that. We're talking about, are you happy? And if you're being verbally abused, that's not love. And if he's out all night, that's not love. And if he's disappearing in the night, that's not love. And there is an inner voice in you that's going to tell you that this is not right. And that inner voice that's telling you, that's that spirit inside of you that's telling you, you deserve so much better. And each day is a journey. And I'm being honest. I have my good days, y'all, and I have my bad days, y'all, because I have to remind myself that what I've experienced was supernatural. It was something not of this world. The world could never understand it. But because I'm empathetic, and I am an angel earth seed, an angel here on earth to encamp, I can endure it. And I'm not mentally unstable where I've lost my mind, because something like this would either put you in a psych ward, you'll lose your mind, kill yourself, or you'll wind up dead, because it's not nothing that of the world could understand. It's supernatural. So you gotta stay prayed up. And even if the narc is trying to make you believe that you are not worthy, you are worthy. There's a light in you. That's why he was attracted to you. There's something in you. Know who you are. Find the light. And with the time you have, even if you're still in a relationship dealing with a narcissist, when he's not around or she's not around, find things with you that makes you find who you are, to remind you who you are, whether it's through a friend or a family member. And do not isolate yourself from people, family, friends, where nobody know nothing. You got to talk to somebody. That way, if whatever happens, somebody knew the story. Don't isolate yourself where nobody knows. And I know it's very embarrassing. You might not want nobody to know, but somebody needs to know. And if you ever need somebody to talk to, my email is neelylaquanda@gmail.com. It's NEALYLAQUANDA@gmail.com. But you need to talk to somebody. And don't be ashamed. Don't be ashamed. Because if you heard other people's stories of these narcissists, some stories will make you like your story is not a story compared to other stories. Some people's stories are worse. They wind up with illnesses after dating a narc. Some wind up dead. It's deep. Your story is no worse than anybody else's story. It's better to talk to somebody. You are not alone. And there is light at the end of the tunnel. And you go through things so you can tell somebody else to help them heal through it. That's why you went through it. They can understand where you're coming from. But the only way for you to grow, you have to get out of that. That's not love. Love is patient and love is kind. When you start learning what love is, you know that's not love. And sooner or later, you're going to get out. He or she is going to do something so below the belt, whether it's triangulating you, cheating on you. It gets worse and worse. But your intuition tells you he's doing or she's doing something that's not right. And don't for 1 second have nobody have you believe, oh, I'm married to him, for better or for worse. For better or for worse, but there are times when it's enough is enough. For better or worse don't mean he has to be domestically abusing you or physically abusing you or emotionally abusing you. You need to know the difference between love with the boundaries. So I love all y'all out there. Thank y'all. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. All is well. Like I say to you, empaths out there, you're going through what you're going through because your story is a story to help somebody else. You're not going through to go through it. You probably keep asking yourself, why did you go through it? It's to help somebody else. You can't help nobody if you didn't experience it. How can someone understand you if they've never experienced it? So keep your head up. Keep your faith. Talk to somebody. I don't care how embarrassed you are or how ashamed you are. Please talk to somebody. You talking to somebody is going to bring light to your life. You keep being, you keep being isolated and antisocial. You're not talking to nobody. It keeps darkness in that situation you're in. You're never going to be alone, but no one would know if you don't talk to nobody of what you're experiencing behind closed doors, because it's only happening behind closed doors. I know. The only person knows is God. But you got to talk to somebody. You can't keep going through what you're going through by yourself. God is probably telling you to talk to somebody. And if you on this channel now and you watching me, you need to talk to somebody. But talk to somebody who's open-minded and understand. And keep watching the channels of narcissism. And you will understand it was meant for you to be on this channel. There's nothing in life is a mistake. We cross paths for a reason. I'm a Pisces 1111. I'm very empathetic. I can never judge you. I've been through it all, ups, downs. And don't go by my look, because I bear many scars. But those scars is to help you to heal. And those scars is also to help you understand you're not alone. I've experienced it. I know. So, I feel so good. You know what I'm saying? I know this going to get out there to help somebody, man. I understand now why I experienced that. I am a Pisces 1111. I'm empathetic. And, thank y'all all for taking out the time to my channel. Just know it's all love. But I want to tell y'all, I love all y'all out there. And just know that light is at the end of the tunnel. And be strong. You got to be strong. And you have to find something that's going to give you the strength to say enough is enough. I'm going to go. Either it's your children. Because I'm going to tell you something. If that narcissist is verbally, and it starts verbal and then it starts physical abuse. Once they start abusing you, the next step is going to be your children. But with the grace of God, with my last relationship I dealt with, I got out before that, because I know once they start putting their hands on you, the next step is your children. So you got to be strong. It ain't about you no more. It's about your children. If you got children, make that be the strength you have. If you don't have no children and it's just you, let it be you. It's either you or them. That's simple as it's going to go. You're dealing with somebody like that. It's you or them. It ain't about us, because they don't think how you think. Once you learn that they don't think how you think, you can understand and move forward. There's no equal give and take. It ends tragic. And if you've seen a lot of stories, a lot of women wind up dead. I'm just being honest. It ends tragic. I'd rather you get out and to be free and whatever happened, than you be with that narc and then it happened. At least try to escape the prison that you're in. Be free. Set yourself free. You deserve way more better than that. and they're only in your life to steal time. They trying to waste all your years. So that way you look in the mirror, all your years are wasted. Nothing has grown, nothing. And even if y'all had and built foundations and things like that, all your years have been wasted. So I love all y'all out there. Thank y'all for taking out the time. Please stay prayed up. And please talk to somebody. Enough is enough. I know he don't did enough. He probably verbally abusing you. I don't know if he got the physical abuse, but the verbal is the first sign. The gaslighting, because he's insecure. He's insecure. Even though he look good, deep down inside, he's insecure. He's an open ball. You just don't know. And you can't help him. And if you really want to know something, I thought about something. Because it helped me to be strong, to help you. You ever seen the movie What Love Got to Do With It with Ike and Tina? Watch that movie. And you'll understand he was a perfect example of a narcissist. He was already in a whole relationship when he met Tina. You seen that the lady was in a relationship with the children. She came in there with the gun to kill her. He had Tina in that lady house. You seen that? Watch the movie. While Tina had attempted to commit suicide, she was in the hospital. He told her, if you don't live, I'm going to kill you. Watch the movie. While she was in the hospital, he was partying, and there was a whole lot of women and all that at the house while Tina was hospitalized. Watch the movie. And in the end, when she gathered the strength after he beat her to death in the limousine, she jumped out, ran out like a rag doll, running free to get away from her escape. Because she was in prison for so many years. He used to beat her to death. He even raped her. Watch the movie. When she left the relationship, some of her children came with her and some of her children didn't. The children that stayed with him, he beat one of the sons. And the son said he's afraid of her for her life because he's saying he's going to kill her. He came before she was going to perform at a concert. He came with a pistol to kill her. And he even said it. Everybody always leave me. Because he was an empty vault. Everybody leave him because he mistreated everybody he crossed paths with. And what I want you to understand, you can't save him. He don't want to be saved. He's only out to destroy you and take time with your life. You're going to wind up dead or you're going to die of health issues. That's the ending story. That's the scary story that ends with the narcissist, a toxic relationship person. Please ask somebody for help. Talk to somebody. Or just watch the movie What Love Got to Do With It. And if you're going to leave, do not tell him you're going to leave. Don't. Listen to me, ladies. Please don't do that. If you're going to leave, leave. But plan accordingly and leave. Do not tell him you're leaving. You may not make it out alive. You're going to have to plan when you leave. Watch What Love Got to Do With It or watch Enough by Jennifer Lopez. You'll see the movie. Oh yeah, and that other movie I was thinking about, Sleeping with the Enemy. That's the movie. It's called Sleeping with the Enemy. That movie was so good right there, Sleeping with the Enemy. Them 3 movies I recommend for any person experiencing narcissist abuse. Sleeping with the Enemy and What Love Got to Do With It and Enough. It's 3 good movies from gathering the strength with narcissistic abuse. It's going to be very scary. But it ends tragic. if you stay with them too long. It's either they gonna kill you or they gonna kill the children. And then sometimes you leave them, but I'd rather you take the chance and get out. It ain't gonna get better. It don't. It gets worse and worse. The more you stay, the more they feel they can get away to do more. So I love y'all. Please, watch one of those movies. Be strong, man. And just know I'm praying for all y'all out there. Peace, love, and happiness. Please stay prayed up. And I love y'all. Y'all take care now.